The night is quiet. Too quiet. You're lying in bed, your phone screen glowing softly in the dark. The hum of the world fades, and a voice begins to speak, slow, calm, almost like a whisper from the past. Close your eyes, and imagine waking up 700 years ago. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and stories that make you think, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who can't sleep, and subscribe to Sleepless Tales. Now, let's travel back. It's the year 1325. You open your eyes to the creaking sound of wood above your head. The roof leaks slightly. A cold drop of rain falls on your cheek. You're lying on a straw mattress, full of tiny crawling insects. The smell is earthy, mixed with sweat, firewood, and smoke. There's no alarm clock, only the distant crow of a rooster outside your small, damp cottage. You stretch, but your back aches from the wooden frame beneath you. Your hands are rough, scarred from yesterday's work in the fields. You're not a king or knight. You're a peasant, one of millions who keep the kingdom alive, unseen and unremembered. When you step outside, your bare feet meet the frozen mud. There are no shoes. Most peasants can't afford them. The morning fog hangs low over the land, and in the distance the castle towers loom, a world apart from yours. You'll never go there. You'll never even speak to the people inside it. Your first task is water. You carry a wooden bucket to the well, nearly half a mile away, because the stream near your hut is dirty, full of waste. By the time you return, your arms tremble from the weight. You light a small fire to warm the water, but smoke fills the room. The chimney barely works. Breakfast? A piece of hard bread, soaked in the hot water to soften it. Maybe if you're lucky, a bit of onion. You chew slowly, quietly, because this is what keeps you alive until sunset. Outside, the fields wait. You spend the next 10 hours under a pale sun tilling soil with wooden tools. The handle blisters your palms. The air smells of manure. And yet, there's something beautiful about it. The rhythm of the seasons, the way the earth responds when you give it your sweat. Life is hard, but life is known. There's no noise, no phone, no clock, only sky, wind, and your breath. But still, you wouldn't last a day, because by noon your body would start to fail. You'd feel dizzy from hunger. You'd cough from the smoke that never leaves your lungs. The water you drink carries bacteria no one yet understands, and when night comes, there's no bath, no clean bed, no break, only cold darkness and the endless sound of wind through wooden walls. You think of the castle again, that glowing promise on the hill. Inside its stone walls, the rich dine on roasted meat, play music, and wear silk. But even they are not safe. The castle smells too, of unwashed bodies and rats. The king's physician knows nothing about germs. A simple fever can take a life in a day. In this world, doctors don't heal. They bleed you, literally, letting your life drain because they think sickness is in your blood. People believe diseases come from bad air or from God's punishment. If you sneeze, someone may cross themselves in fear. And if you're a woman, your life is even harder. You marry early, sometimes at 13. You work all day, carry water, feed animals, care for children, and still serve your husband's needs. You have no voice, no choice, no name in any book. Yet somehow, you endure. You love your children fiercely, even though you know half of them might not survive their first winter. There's no toothpaste, no soap, no medicine. But there's music, rough, beautiful, played on wooden flutes. There's laughter, too, around fires, when people tell stories of dragons, heroes, and saints. Because that's how people survive what they can't explain, through stories. The same way you and I survive now, listening to tales in the dark. By the 1300s, your entire village might hold 50 people. Everyone knows each other. If someone falls ill, everyone helps. If someone dies, everyone grieves. There's no privacy, but there's community. And maybe that's what we've lost the most. Still, every day is a struggle. You rise with the sun, work until you can't stand, and pray before sleeping. Life expectancy? Maybe 35 years. If you reach 40, you're old. But something inside you changes. A thought, a spark. You start to see beauty in survival. You realize that those people, those boring medieval souls, had something we don't. Silence, patience, and purpose. Every meal was earned. Every life was shared. Every story mattered. Now imagine you're not a peasant, but a knight. You wear armor that weighs 60 pounds, cold metal pressing into your shoulders. Riding into battle, you can hardly breathe. Your heart pounds against the steel. Around you, arrows whistle, swords clash, and the air fills with the smell of iron and fear. War in medieval times wasn't glory. It was mud, blood, and screams. People fought for honor they didn't understand, for kings they never met. And yet, even then, courage existed. In a world of brutality, small kindnesses shone brighter. A soldier giving bread to a hungry child, a monk tending to the wounded, a mother hiding her son from war. These were real people, not names in a book. They loved, they suffered, they dreamed. Just like us. Centuries passed. The Black Death came, sweeping through villages like an invisible storm. You hear the bells ringing, endlessly, each chime marking another soul gone. You see families abandoning their homes, priests praying in the streets, and silence spreading like fog. You think again, could you survive this world? No doctors, no comfort, only faith and fear, and yet, the world survived, humanity endured, because even in the darkest age, people found a way to hope. Maybe that's why history isn't boring at all. It's the story of us, of every pain we overcame, every night we survived, every love that refused to die. Imagine, centuries later, one of those peasants' descendants becoming you, someone lying in a warm bed with clean water, light, and time to listen to stories. You are their dream realized. You are their tomorrow. When we look back at history, it's easy to feel distance, but if you listen closely, you can still hear them. The echo of footsteps in muddy fields, the whisper of prayers in candlelight, the laughter of children chasing each other before dusk. It's not gone, it's just quieter now. So the next time you scroll past an old painting or a history video, don't call it boring. Somewhere inside that story, someone lived, loved, and hoped, just like you. If this story touched your heart, if you felt the breath of the past in your mind tonight, please like this video, share it with someone who loves peaceful nights, and subscribe to Sleepless Tales for more stories that make history feel alive. And before you go, leave a comment below. If you lived in the medieval world, what would you miss most from today? Soft music fades in, wind and bells echo faintly as the night deepens and your eyes grow heavy. Remember, history isn't just about kings and wars. It's about people who lived before you, so you could dream tonight. Sleep well, traveler of time. This was Sleepless Tales.